So what exactly is Classlink? Classlink is a product that Valley Central School District uses in order to provide quick and easy access to a variety of different web-based applications that the district currently supports. You might have gotten to these systems in the past by using a bookmark in your browser, or maybe the teacher gave you a URL, an address, and you type that address into your toolbar. But thanks to Classlink, we can now provide you with an easy, convenient location where all of these applications are made available to you. So the first thing we're going to do is log in to Classlink using our sign in with Google button. This was covered in the signing in to Classlink for the first time video. Please watch that first and follow those steps. But assuming that's been done, you're just going to click sign in with Google. And that's going to take you right in to your Classlink home screen. Here are all of the different applications, web-based resources that Valley Central is providing to students and staff. Now this is going to look different depending on who you are. If you're a student, you're going to have certain applications. If you're a staff member, you're going to have other applications. And students at different grade levels will have different applications. So using this account as an example, these are the resources that are made available to my account. Now there's a couple of different things that we see here. So for instance, let's use YouTube first. If we go to the YouTube shortcut and we click it, YouTube is opened in a different tab. Brings us right to YouTube in a different tab. Now notice I can go back to this tab and there's Classlink, and I can also go back to YouTube, or I can close YouTube. So just like your web browser, when you click one of these shortcuts, that application is opened in a separate tab. I'm going to close YouTube. Now, not only are these shortcuts provided to you to make your experience better, meaning these resources are right in front of you, and you don't have to bookmark them and keep track of them. That's the main benefit. But one of the other benefits is that some of these products are already able to identify who you are because of your Gmail or Google credentials. So some of these products, not only will it take you to the product, but it will also log you directly into that system. And the way you know that, as an example, is if you go to, I'm going to use School Tool as an example. This particular product requires you to log in. So when I launch School Tool, I have to go in here and put in my username and password to School Tool. But if I go to a product like Swank, notice that it brought me right in. I did not have to provide a username and a password, and that's because Swank is capable of what's called single sign-on. Now, single sign-on has to be set up on the back end by the Valley Central technology staff. So when we've worked with the company Swank and we've set up a synchronization between our Classlink system and their product, you no longer have to remember your user ID and password to this product. So that's a huge benefit. And slowly over time, more and more systems will be added that allow you to log in without remembering your user ID and password. So again, as I get into Swank, I'm able to choose different videos and watch them. Scroll around, I'm able to search. That's the way Swank works. But the beauty here is I never logged in. Swank just knows that I am a teacher in this example, and I have access to certain videos based on that account. If I close Swank and I go to Sora, it's the same. Sora just logged me in. Sora allows for single sign-on, and that was set up by our technical staff. Once I'm in Sora, without logging in, I'm now able to use the product as if I logged in. Some products do not allow for that. Some of them expect you to log in. We hope that over time more and more systems will allow for that, but when you get to a product that asks you to log in, like School Tool, it's just that that product does not currently offer single sign-on benefits through Classlink. So in that case, you'll just have to remember your user ID and password. Being that I'm logged into my Gmail account, I can very quickly get to things like my Google Classroom. Takes me right in. I can very quickly get to my Google Docs. And I'm brought right into my Google Docs. Okay? I can also go to my Google Drive. And here are the videos that I'm creating for Classlink. So that's my Google Drive. Google Drive and all Google associated applications reference your Google sign-in, so they work somewhat natively with Classlink. But that's the main benefit. Now there are a few features here that make your experience a little better. They're very similar to Windows features. If I right-click anywhere on the home screen, I can choose Add Folder. I can create a folder on my home screen and I can call it Applications, or anything you would like, but in this case Applications. I hit Create and it creates a folder called Applications. I can now take any one of these that I would like and move them into that folder. You click and hold, drag over the folder, and notice when the icon gets smaller, that's when you let go. And in doing that, I've now added YouTube to the folder called Applications. I can also grab Nucella, move it, wait till it gets small, and then let go. And I can add Planbook EDU, wait till it gets small and let go. And now when I go into that folder, I've got a collection of applications. You can organize by product type, whatever you'd like, but this gives you that benefit. Now, if I made a mistake and I want to get one of these products out, all I have to do is right-click on the product and choose Remove from Folder. When I do that, it puts it back on the home screen. I right-click, Remove from Folder, right-click, Remove from Folder, and now there's nothing in this folder. When I close it, you'll see it's empty again. I can also get rid of that folder, right-click, and hit Remove Folder. It prompts me, are you sure? And then I hit Delete, and it's gone. So this allows you to organize your desktop a little bit better, or your home screen, treating it very much like the Windows desktop.